Hello students, welcome back to our session. Last section we have seen about infection methods of different malwares. So in this section we are going to see about malware actions. Okay, so what we will see in this section are hardwares, spywares, scarewares, ransomwares and rootkits. Okay, these are all different type of malwares that get into your computer system, and based on their actions we will have to uh, pay for somewhere, or we will be scared, or we will actually lose our time and our privacy itself. Okay, so we are going to see each one in. Okay, first one we are going to see is hardware. Okay, so hardware is not actually malicious, but they do breach privacy itself. Okay, so what's an hardware? Hardware is type of programs which is embedded with the free to use softwares, which displays advertisements on your computer system, or in your laptop or any device you are using, or inside the programs that are installed, or in individual programs that are installed in your computer system or any devices. Okay, so as I have said, this hardwares are comes attached with the free to use softwares. Okay, so these hardwares are main revenue of this proprietors of this free to use softwares. They have to raise revenue to give relevant updates, etc. They have to maintain. So to maintain that, they have to raise their revenue. So for that, these hardwares are used. Okay, so when this hardwares becomes malicious. Okay, so hardware's basic working is that they work in a computer system or individual programs, and then monitor the user's interests and display relevant ads based on the search history of the user, or based on the uh, items viewed by the user in a network, etc. Okay, so actually we are giving permission to use this, use the hardware, permission to the hardware to use these features in our computer system itself. So an attacker can utilize this permission and then embed or add a malicious code or malicious program to the particular hardware, and can monitor your activities and compromise your computer system. Okay, so for example, a user or a attacker can create a free software. Okay, there is a lot of free software in the network. Okay, if we want a particular software for any action, for example video editing or anything, so there are multiple free softwares are there. So we don't know actually which is the bad one or which has the malicious intent there. So when we install a particular program, and then an hardware is also installed there, if it is created by the attacker, then this attacker can add this malicious codes into that particular hardware, and then this hardware can monitor your activities, and even monitor your data transfer, or even monitor your in private information, etc., and then compromise your machine or compromise your personal data itself. So that's what an hardware is. Hardware is basically a program that is embedded with the free softwares that displays ads in your computer system. When they becomes bad or malware when the attacker use them to monitor your activity. So that's what an hardware is. Next one we are going to see is spyware. As the name implies, it's a malware that spies in your computer system. Okay, so a program or software that monitors your activities. Okay, so either it can be that activities can be on network or individual computer system itself. Okay, so this spyware work in your computer system and reveal this collected information to the attacker. Okay, so this attacker sends these spywares into your computer system through any kind of infection methods or any other methods, by using a virus or a Trojan program, or an infected third part secondary storage medias like pen drive or etc. like that. Okay, then they wait in your computer system and reveal this collected and they wait in your computer system and collected different information. Then this collected information or data are revealed to the attacker. Okay, so spywares are generally dropped by Trojans, viruses, or worms. Most probably used by Trojans and worms, because worms has the self-replicating ability and can send over the network by themselves itself. Don't have to be attached onto any other programs. While Trojans versus legitimate softwares, it is easy to get a spyware inside a Trojan and then send it to a computer system. Okay, so once dropped in, they will install themselves and work silently and they avoid detection. Even they avoid, they are undetected by the some antivirus programs itself. Okay, so that is what a spyware is. They get into your computer system and monitor your activities and reveal this information into the hands of an attacker. Okay, so that's what spy. Next one we are going to see is scareware. As the name implies, it's a malware that is used to scare people and making them to do some actions. Okay, so scareware is a form of malware. So the software will display a message to frighten you and force you to take some actions like pay them to fix your system. Okay, for example, there are many type of PC cleaners are there. Okay, so some unnecessary files are there in our computer system always. For example, registry files and temporary files, etc. So if we try to install a cleaner files or some other programs, so they will display a message that your PC is in risk. You have to install this particular program, or you have to pay extra money to purchase this item, etc. So a person which is not familiar with this hardwares or malwares, or they are not familiar with the computer system itself, they will take immediate action to pay the money to fix that system. Actually, there is no need to pay the money to fix that system. It is just a scareware. Okay, so it masquerades as a tool to help to fix your computer system. Okay, masquerades means it pretends to be an original tool to help to fix your computer system. But the software is executed. When the software is executed, it will infect your computer system or completely destroy it. Okay, then they may be used for demanding money. Okay, use social engineering to cause shock, anxiety, or the perception of a threat in order to manipulate the users into buying unwanted softwares. Like I said in the previous example, when you visit some particular website, you may have seen a message that your computer is at a risk. You have to install this particular software to make that right. So in that particular way, it uses this particular message to cause a shock or anxiety, and then we have to install this. If we fall into that trap, we have to install this unwanted softwares. So that's what a scareware is, scaring the users to perform some actions like paying some money or installing unwanted softwares, etc. Okay, so that's a scare. Next one we are going to see is ransomware. Ransomware and scarewares are similar in a way. Okay, so it's a type of malware that will either encrypt your files or will lock your computer system. Okay, once get into your computer system, it will encrypt your files or lock your computer system itself. Okay, then a particular screen will be displayed with a message for asking money. Okay, so for example, ransom in exchange. Then it uses the cryptology technique to block out the user from its computer system. Okay, so it can be installed through deceptive links in an email message or instant message or website. Okay, so instant message like WhatsApp messaging or Facebook messaging, etc. So using this kind of messages, this ransomware can be get into your computer system. It may be a deceptive link through, for example, a link to a funny video, or example for a link to a particular site posing as an official website, etc. So it can be installed through this deceptive links. Once get into your computer system, it will encrypt your files, and then you will be logged out from your computer system. Then it will ask a particular display a particular message asking money to release that particular or decrypt that particular data in your computer system. Okay, so recent WannaCry attack that happened in India and around the world itself. Okay, so ransomware attack, an example is the WannaCry attack. Okay, then the final one we are going to see is the rootkits. So rootkits are programs which is designed to gain root access or administrative privileges of the user system. Okay, so you may have noticed that when you are trying to install a particular program in your computer system, every time a third-party app is installed, we are trying to install a third-party app, there is a small message display installed as the administrator. So each time we are installing a particular program, this administrator privileges is needed. Okay, so a particular program that is designed to get this root access or administrator privileges in a user system is called rootkit programs or rootkits. Okay, so the term rootkit is a compound from root and the kit. Okay, root and kit. So it's a collection of malware such as keyloggers, credentials and password stealers, antivirus disablers, and bots. Okay, so as the name implies, you can see that keyloggers are programs which is monitor your keyboard activity real time. Okay, so when you are pressing a particular set of keys, it will monitor that particular keyloggers. Okay, then they will infer the words you are searching or your activity is monitored there. Then credential and password stealers. Credential means your user ID, passwords, etc. there. Then particular password stealers for the Facebook accounts or Gmail accounts, etc. Then some rootkits are used to disable the antivirus program itself. Once the antivirus program is disabled, the attacker can send the trojans and worms one by one to attack your computer system very easily. So that is the use of rootkits, to get into your computer system and then disable the antivirus or get the root access. So when root access is granted, he can pose as administrator of the particular computer system or original user of the computer system and get malicious programs into that particular system itself. Okay, so often may mask the existence of this particular program, or it poses as original softwares, or even it did not even shown in the program list, so thereby it masks its existence. Okay, so or it poses as other software. Okay, then it will hide into your file system. Then you cannot decrypt it by a simple antivirus program, but you have to get a very powerful or very advanced antivirus software to remove this rootkit programs. Okay, so that's all the malware attack methods. We have seen about hardware, spyware, ransomware, then scarewares are there, finally rootkits are there. Okay, so these are the malware actions there. Okay, we will see with the another topic in the next class. Thank you.